A final report is ending your financial freedom. A signature from someone you know has pushed everything into danger. Archangel Michael says, this message had to reach you now before it's too late. A document has moved behind your back, and your name is tied to it, but you didn't write it. The ink on the signature is still fresh, and the consequences are already beginning. There was a time when you trusted this person without hesitation. You let them into your space, into your records, into the part of your life you thought was safe. That trust has been weaponized. They didn't warn you. They didn't ask you. They just made a decision with your name, thinking you'd never find out. But now the system is turning. The report is being processed. And your financial future is standing on unstable ground. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The person who signed that form is not a stranger. They smiled at you last week. They looked you in the eye while keeping their secret buried under false kindness. They've turned your stability into risk. Your accounts are no longer as they were. A change has been made under your nose. It wasn't an error, it was intentional. This wasn't a mistake. It was strategy wrapped in silence. And that silence is becoming a storm. Type Amen to get blessing 747. They thought if they signed it quietly, it would go unnoticed. They were wrong. Because now your spirit is waking up, and truth is finding its way to the surface. That final report, they submitted it to close you off from something that was meant to sustain you. A benefit, a fund, a release, an access. It's been rejected. Not because of you. But because of that one signature that changed everything. The system now sees you as ineligible, unstable, untrustworthy, and that's the lie they created. Type Amen to get blessing 121. You were supposed to receive something by now. A deposit. An approval. A green light. But instead, you got silence. Delay. Confusion. You felt it before this message confirmed it. That feeling was real. The shift wasn't in your mind, it was in your file. A file they edited behind closed doors. And now, you are left to fix what someone else broke. Type Amen to get blessing 828. The one who did this isn't scared yet. They think they've hidden the trail well. But trails are never invisible to divine eyes. They signed your name off like it meant nothing. They thought they were clever. But cleverness always collapses when judgment arrives. They're not worried, yet. But they will be. Because what was done in silence is now echoing louder. Type Amen to get blessing 505. Your angels are already pulling up the hidden files. There's a paper trail forming. And soon, someone unexpected will bring it to you. It could be an assistant. A worker. A friend of the person who signed. They'll say too much, and that's how you'll know. You're not losing everything, but you are being warned to act now. Type Amen to get blessing 212 if you wish to express your support further. You have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The system sees your name as compromised. They've placed restrictions. They've flagged it. But you're not the one who caused this. You're the one who's suffering for it. And it will not stand for long. There's a letter, an email, or a recorded conversation that holds the truth. That proof will surface. When it does, it will flip the entire situation. Type Amen to get blessing 929. You'll feel pressure in your chest. A knowing. That's your soul trying to get your attention. This isn't just paperwork. It's spiritual interference. It's betrayal turned into documentation. You're being pushed to check something. Don't delay. Look again. Read everything twice. Because that one signature has changed something valuable, and you're the one holding the key to break it open. Type Amen to get blessing 616. Your financial freedom isn't over, it's paused. But the longer it stays paused, the more damage it causes. They signed your name into limitation. And they smiled while doing it. But the smile is cracking. They are being watched now. Monitored by divine law, not just human systems. The tables are already shaking under their feet. Type Amen to get blessing 474. This person may try to speak sweetly soon. They might pretend nothing is wrong. Or worse, they might act like they're helping you. Don't fall for it. The guilt hasn't arrived for them yet. They still feel safe behind their lie. But the truth is already leaking. You'll hear it in whispers. You'll feel it in sudden avoidance. They are losing control. Type Amen to get blessing 101. A blockage in your money flow didn't come from chance. It was signed into existence by someone pretending to care. And the moment you realize this, everything changes. Because you'll stop waiting, and start reclaiming. They didn't think you'd be alert enough to fight back. But you are. And now your protection is coming alive. The same hand that signed against you will soon have to sign something else, an apology, a retraction, or a confession. Type Amen to get blessing 393. You were not meant to live in survival mode. You were designed for overflow. And that flow is returning. But first, the obstacle must be removed. Not just spiritually, but on paper. You will find the line they crossed. And when you highlight it, it will become the undoing of their plan. They will regret using your name for their convenience. Type Amen to get blessing 717. You are entering a phase of legal and financial reset. Not because you asked for it, but because heaven ordered it. Everything tied to your name will be re-examined. Every block will be broken. Every delay will be answered. This report that threatened your freedom will be exposed. Not with noise, but with clarity. And when it is, even they won't be able to defend it. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Your spirit team has seen the damage. They are preparing documents of truth. Reversal papers. A new file will be opened. A new case. A new claim. One that you never had access to, until now. Because now you've stepped into rightful authority. Type Amen to get blessing 353. You'll receive confirmation. It might feel small. An email, a call, a message that says, "We're looking into it again." That's your sign. That's the moment you step back into alignment. Don't stop until your name is cleared. Don't rest until your blessings flow freely again. You are not powerless. Type Amen to get blessing 848. They tried to stop your freedom with one action. But you are backed by forces their signature cannot override. Soon, their face will reveal fear. Not from you, but from the consequences of being exposed. They are not ready for what's coming. But it's too late. Because truth is already knocking on their door. Type Amen to get blessing 444. You are covered. Watched. Shielded. But you are also being summoned to rise and respond. This isn't just about recovering finances. It's about reclaiming identity. Your name will no longer be attached to anything false. It will be pure again. Restored. And when it is, your abundance will return in full. Type Amen to get blessing 212. They will face a moment of panic. A phone call, a letter, or a knock will arrive, and it will not be what they expected. Someone has reported them, and it's already triggering an investigation. This person you once knew will now feel the same vulnerability they placed on you. They will check their own account and see restrictions. What they did is reversing in real time. They won't understand how fast the judgment came. But it's not random. It's divine timing pressing down with precision. You didn't have to shout. You didn't have to fight dirty. You just had to stay aligned. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. Their lawyer, the one who prepared that damaging report, is withdrawing support. They don't want to be involved anymore. Even the law is stepping back from them. You are being contacted by someone new. Someone who sees what was done wrong. Someone who knows how to fix it the right way. They're not just helping. They're sent. Assigned. Anointed for your case. And your name is about to be restored with force. Type Amen to get blessing 7777 if you wish to express your support further. You have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Soon, you'll be offered something better than what was taken. A grant, a favor, a system reset. Something financially aligned with who you are now. You were never meant to be limited by that signature. You were never meant to be frozen by someone else's fear. Now the system that denied you will be forced to reevaluate everything. Line by line. Word by word. Because your spirit has spoken louder than their lies. Type Amen to get blessing 2024. You will be invited to sign something new. This time, it's in your favor. This time, it's your turn to take the pen. As you do, feel the shift. That's restoration being sealed on paper. That's the divine hand writing through you. It will be quick. It will be clean. And it will override the damage they caused. Type Amen to get blessing 9292. Their guilt will eat away at them. They'll try to justify it to others. But every attempt will fall flat. You won't even need to confront them. Life itself will do it for you. And the crowd that once listened to their story will no longer trust them. They will live in the shadow of what they did. While you move forward into the light. Type Amen to get blessing 4747. Expect sudden deposits. Back pay. Unlocked funds. Delays finally clearing. The stream that was blocked is flowing now. The day you thought it was over, it was actually being restructured. The report that harmed you will be rewritten with your truth. Not only will you be cleared, your name will become a signal for integrity. You will be known for standing through the storm. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. Watch how the energy shifts when your name is mentioned again. Respect returns. Eyes widen. People lean in. Because the false narrative is being dismantled publicly. It's no longer hidden in documents. It's coming out through testimonies. What was used to define you in darkness is now your tool in the light. You didn't just survive, you stood with silence and came back with thunder. Type Amen to get blessing 8484. The one who betrayed you will lose their voice. People won't believe them anymore. Their credibility is collapsing. That one signature will now be their burden. While your new signature becomes your breakthrough. They will have to watch from a distance as everything you lost is multiplied. You won't speak revenge. But your blessings will speak for you. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. Now, the restoration will be physical. You'll walk into a place, and the energy will honor you. You'll apply for something, and it will be accepted without question. Because the block that held you back is no longer in the system. It has been removed. The doors are opening for you without noise, without effort, because you are walking in divine flow. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. You may be offered an opportunity to speak about this. Share your experience. Teach others what you learned. Not to relive the pain, but to reveal the strength. To show others how light always finds a way through dark systems. You'll step into a room and carry authority without a title. You won't even need to explain it, your presence will say it all. You are restored, and it is done. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. Your financial freedom is no longer at risk. It is now protected by higher laws, laws above human hands. No one can sign against you again. You've passed a test very few survive with peace. You've stood where many would have broken. This is why the release is so big. The reward is so heavy. Because the betrayal was so deep. Now you rise. Type Amen to get blessing 8888. You will find yourself looking back, but only for a moment. You'll feel no anger. No fear. Just gratitude. Because without that betrayal, you wouldn't be this sharp. This awake. This elevated. The fire tried to destroy your records, but all it did was burn away what didn't belong to your future. Now, you own everything with power. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. There's more coming. Not just money. Not just justice. But alignment. Divine partners. Real allies. People who see your value and speak your name in places you haven't entered yet. People who carry keys and offer them without price. This season is not about loss. It's about recognition. The kind that doesn't fade. The kind that transforms. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. Let this message sit in your spirit. You were chosen to receive it because you are the one it speaks to directly. You will no longer carry the weight of what someone else forged in dishonesty. You are stepping into full freedom. And that report? It has no more power. Because your name is now surrounded by light no signature can destroy. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. You will soon hear whispers that your name is being cleared at the top level. A higher-ranking official, someone with real influence, is stepping in. They've seen the signature, and they know it was never supposed to be there. The damage is being reversed. Quietly, then quickly. And the one who used your name in vain is losing control by the hour. They're calling people, asking for help. Trying to explain what can't be explained. But no one's answering anymore. Because once light exposes the lie, no one wants to stay in the shadow. Type Amen to get blessing 4848. The same system that held your funds will now be instructed to release them. Not in pieces, but in full. Everything that was frozen will be released in divine timing. You'll feel it coming days before it happens. You'll sense the tension leaving your shoulders. You'll smile without knowing why. That's your confirmation. Something is breaking open behind the scenes. And your name is no longer tied to fraud, but to favor. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. You'll receive a letter. A notification. It may say, "We apologize for the delay." But don't be fooled, this was spiritual warfare disguised as paperwork. What nearly ended your financial future is now becoming your elevation. What was signed against you is being rewritten in your favor. And your response won't be loud. It will be calm. Because when heaven handles it, silence becomes your power. You won't just survive this, you'll be remembered because of it. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. The betrayer will try one last move. One last call. One last attempt to twist the narrative. But it will fail. Every word they say will make things worse. Their desperation will betray them. And while they scramble, you'll be walking into new partnerships. New connections. New abundance. Because once you're cleared, the universe moves to refill everything that was stolen. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. You'll be guided to invest differently. Wiser. Stronger. More spiritually aligned. What they tried to cut off has made you more aware. Your spirit is sharper. Your eyes see faster. Your decisions carry more weight. You're no longer the person who trusted blindly. You're the one who knows how to guard what's yours with grace. And no one will ever sign against you again. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. A celebration is coming. Not just within, but around you. People will feel the shift. Your aura has changed. Your energy is commanding. And the moment your full restoration becomes visible, even your quietest supporters will start cheering. They knew something was off. They felt the injustice. And now, they're watching you rise in real time. Type Amen to get blessing 6363. There will be offers. Deals. Proposals. People asking to collaborate. This is your reward. They're not offering out of pity, they're drawn to your glow. You didn't bend. You didn't break. That makes you magnetic now. And your finances are about to reflect your resilience. The numbers will rise. The zeros will multiply. And not a single one will come from a stolen space. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. You may be tempted to confront them. But you won't need to. Their life is already unraveling. Let them feel what it means to tamper with destiny. Let them sit in the silence they created for themselves. Meanwhile, you're moving in peace. You're planning next steps. You're no longer just surviving, you're designing. and your future is ready to unfold. Type Amen to get blessing 5656. Your name will become a password to open new doors. Your story will protect others. And your victory will be the blueprint someone else needs. A stranger will hear your name and be moved to help you. That's how divine favor travels, through people you haven't even met yet. Expect sudden emails, messages, unexpected connections. They're not coincidences. They are confirmation that you're now in divine overflow. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. You're going to speak about this one day. Not to vent, but to release healing. To show others how you turned betrayal into blessing. Every sentence will drip with power. Every eye that hears you will feel shifted. Because your testimony carries weight. And the evidence of your elevation will be impossible to ignore. They signed to end you, but heaven signed to lift you. Type Amen to get blessing 999. From now on, no document with your name on it will move without your awareness. You've earned that discernment. It's sealed into your spirit now. You'll double-check. You'll review. And you'll say no when something doesn't feel right. Because your permission is powerful now. And your silence will never again be used as an entry point for betrayal. Type Amen to get blessing 4747. You'll wake up to good news. Not once, but again and again. There's a shift in the air. A golden rhythm. And your finances are no longer in survival, they're in restoration. You will look at your accounts and smile. The fear is gone. The peace is rooted. And your name now carries wealth energy. Type Amen to get blessing 7272. Expect closure. In the most unexpected way. Not revenge, just clarity. Someone will confess. A third party. Someone who knew the truth but kept quiet, until now. They'll drop a message. A recording. A receipt. And it will end every doubt. This is the final piece falling into place. Type Amen to get blessing 8383. The system that once denied you will now call you approved. Access will come without begging. Support will come without chasing. You are no longer seen as a number. You are known as a light. And they will honor your truth not because they have to, but because they see what's behind you. Something greater. Something divine. Something untouchable. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.